So I've been talking to you guys now for a few years about using data analytics, using technology. We announced at super conferences in the last year that we're now doing fully digital mortgages. You guys are aware that we're doing fully digital mortgages? Your clients don't need to bring in tax returns, bank statements, pay stubs anymore? You guys aware of that? Don't need them anymore. We just pull them automatically. And so when you look at what's going on in the marketplace, technology is replacing a lot of activities. Would you guys agree technology is replacing a lot of activities? Right. And so here's what we believe, and I would encourage you all to start thinking this way. Try and do business with people who believe what you believe. Right? Because if you're trying to do business with somebody who doesn't believe what you believe, right, it's not sustainable. And there's three words that I've learned that we all need to engage in our business activities. Whatever you're going to do every day, whatever I'm going to do every day, it's got to be sustainable, replicable, and scalable. All three have to be in play with regards to your daily activities. So I don't want to, and I don't want any of our loan officers doing activities that aren't sustainable. Right? If I'm not going to do this forever, then I shouldn't do it now. And so what we believe is that the future of real estate, the future of mortgage, the future of all of us creating value for clients is based on technology, automation, and access to relevant data. What's your ability to access relevant data? You guys are learning about technology, you're learning about automation, but unfortunately, as real estate agents, you just don't have the licensing access, right? You need a lending partner that does have we are licensed as a direct lender, we have access to that data, and we want to push it to you in an automated format. Because as we're doing this with you guys, we're learning what's working, not working. We're getting feedback from you that says, we like this, we don't like that. And one of the big feedback that we received was, thank you for the transactions every day, but I have to data enter it into my CRM, right? And so you're forcing me to do data entry, Eric, and I don't want to do data entry. It's like, okay, that's fair. So let's just get it into your CRM. And so that's why we started working on the integration with Success. And so from a database math standpoint, I'm going to get you guys going on that. But first, what I wanted to try and do, hold on, and my clicker's not working. Technology, right? We're talking about technology. Oh, the laptop's not even working. Hey, technology team, my laptop's not even moving. Lovely. Where's our tech team at the back? Hey guys, thank you, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna stall for a minute. Thank you. So, from a technology standpoint, who here has done a fully digital mortgage, either with GoldStar or with someone else? Has anybody ever done a fully, there we go. So you had a client that literally didn't have to bring in tax returns, bank statements, or pay stubs. It was just completely digital, yes? Yeah, how was it? Yeah, did the client like it? 12 days, yeah. It's a lot so if you look at the biggest challenge that a loan officer has, right? Real estate agents, you guys have challenges. The biggest challenge that a loan officer has, the number one biggest challenge that we have, is getting the client to give us their documents in a timely manner, right? And it's frustrating for you guys when you're saying to the loan officer, for God's sakes, get their tax returns. And we're saying, we're asking for them every day. Like, what do you want us to do? And so now, engaging in the digital transaction, there's no delay. It's 30 seconds and we have everything. And so you definitely want to be trying to educate your clients on how easy that is. Hold on, are we? Okay, look at that. So I just want to show, okay, so this screenshot, so this is how you're going to be alerted inside the Success system. So your client is going to turn green. There's going to be a financial alert. And then the loan officer that you're partnered with in the system. By the way, what does this cost to be partnered with us in the system? Free, yeah, it's free. It's just free, right? You just have to say, I would like the free stuff. That's it. And then you get tagged to a loan officer, and then that loan officer is doing this for you in the system, right? And is there an obligation? Are you guys signing a contract with us? Who here signed a contract with GoldStar Mortgage? Yeah, there's no contract, it's free, right? We're just sending you the data for free. And so you can even export everything over to us just by clicking, right? Just put it in Success, click, it's tagged to us. It takes about 3 weeks for the data to integrate with all of our technology providers, so you're not gonna get alerts for about 3 to 4 weeks. So just be aware of that. And with that, what I wanted to try and do is bring up one of our superstars. If you are in the state of California, this is going to be directly relevant to you. If you're based in another state, it's semi-relevant to you in that we can get you hooked up into the same program. But we've got a super megastar in California that is just crushing it with the realtors in California. I wanted to bring him up. Gene, where's Gene Augustin?
Right here.
Gene, come on up, brother. So this is our Northern California market leader. Yeah.
That's not moonwalk music though.
You can chat with the guys in the back.
All right, guys.
So Gene's going to walk you through a seller strategy as inventory slows down a little, right? What are some key strategies that are unique in the marketplace that's going to allow you to be even more valuable to your listings? And with that, Gene, it's all yours.
Thanks, brother. Hey guys, Gene Augustin with Gold Star. So, full disclosure, Eric only told me last night that he wanted me up here speaking. Originally, I was going to play a video about this strategy, so I'm sorry if I'm not prepared. A little bit about me. I am a glorified mama's boy. I was raised by 3 alpha women, my mom, my grandmother, and my aunt. Now that sounds great and all, but as I get older, I've developed this really bad case of menopause. So occasionally, I get really hot, get overstimulated, and I start to sweat. So those of you in the front that think you got great seats, I'm sorry, this is considered the splash zone right here. So if I sprinkle a little bit on you, don't worry, I'm not sick. Just grab me. I'll take you guys out for drinks later, all right? So as you can see at Gold Star, we believe in adding value to our realtors, whether it's our FastPass, lead gen, marketing strategies. So today I want to share with you guys a strategy that we're implementing in Northern California that's really benefiting a lot of my agents. And it's really addressing 2 major concerns or pain points that we're faced with today. The first one is maximizing profit for our sellers. And the second one is creating affordability for our buyers. So let's say we have a listing that's selling for $800,000. Market rate today is at 3.875%. The mortgage payment's going to be $3,009. Assuming our sellers own this place free and clear, they're going to clear $800,000 from the sale. Now, as we enter the holidays, we have less foot traffic. House is sitting in the market a little bit longer. So the natural conversation with our sellers is, hey guys, we might have to drop the price a bit. So let's assume we're doing a 5% price reduction. We drop it by $40,000, so now we're down to $760. Market rate is still 3.875%. The mortgage payment now drops to $2,859, which is $150 for our buyer. However, it's costing our sellers $40,000 to make this happen. And then for you guys, you're making less commission because your commission's based on the sales price. Now, what I advise my agents to do is, hey, let's not drop the price. Let's keep it at $800,000. However, we are going to market this property with a seller credit to the buyers to buy down the interest rate. In this case here, my seller's going to give my buyers a $27,000 credit to buy the rate down to 2.875%. At 2.875%, the payment's going from $3,009 down to $2,655, which is a $354 savings. Now, I don't know about you guys. I would rather save $350 than $150, right? Now, the cost to your sellers, $27,000. So they're clearing a little over $12,000 more. And then you guys are making your full commission on the full sales price. Now, for my buyers, you see, I'm starting to glisten here, right? Now, for my buyers, right, this seller buy down is equivalent to them buying this home for $705,000. So at $705 market rate at 3.875%, you can see the payment's $2,655. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to have a conversation with my sellers about reducing this price by $95,000, right? That means my buyer or seller would have to reduce by $95,000 to equal the same seller buy down strategy, right? So again, not only does this strategy help maximize profit for your sellers, but from a buyer's perspective, so to qualify for a 705 purchase price, the buyer has to make roughly $74,000 a year, right? They're capped at 705. Well, this seller buy down strategy now takes that same $74,000 buyer and puts them at an $800,000 purchase price. So again, not only are we maximizing the profit for your sellers, but now we're taking a pool of buyers that are basically limited to what they can purchase, and we're increasing their buying power by $95,000. Right? So guys, I appreciate you having me out here today. I'm gonna be out in the back. You guys can follow me on social media. I'm constantly posting strategies about things like this, how, first-time home buyers, how we can get our buyers into contract with as little as $0 down. Please connect with me. Would love to be a resource for you. Thank you for your time. Wait, did I get you guys wet, first of all? All right.
That's funny. I have a different glistening problem. So one of the things I want to try and connect with Gene here. Microphone, there we go. Thank you. So one of the things I want to try and connect with Gene before I let him off stage. So Gene, if you're a realtor and you're saying, yeah, that all looks great and that sounds great, but how do I explain that to my client? Can they call you and say, hey, Gene, I've got a challenge with one of my listings. Can you record a video on 1234 Main Street for me? Here's the current list price. And would you be able to record a video that
Absolutely.
they could then show to the homeowner the value of this strategy?
Correct. And the cool thing about our software, so once we create the video and the strategy, and then I'll email it to you, you email it to your clients, every time your clients click the button or your potential buyer clicks it, we get notified, which then we go back and notify you guys.
And what do you charge for that service?
We love that word free, right?
Yeah, so he'll record a video for you, right? You don't need to become an expert at explaining this. You just need to be able to forward a video. That's all you need to do.
Yep.
Gene, I'm excited. Thank you, man.
Brother. Appreciate it.
Appreciate
Have a good day, guys.
So lastly, I want to just take a couple of minutes just to reiterate some things. So whether you're doing business with Gold Star or not, look, we want to be here to try and earn your business. There's no entitlement. Look, we need to go above and beyond, not just because we're here and giving you guys free candy. By the way, there's lots of free candy. Please help yourself. But we want to try and educate you to what you should expect from a lender, whether it's Gold Star or someone else. And so one thing you should be expecting from your lender is getting leads or transactions. They have access to the same things we have access to, guys, right? And if they're not utilizing technology and automation in a way and access to data in such a way that it provides value for you, the question is, why not? Why aren't they doing it? And you should expect that now in today's age, right? Your lender should be able to waive loan contingencies prior to offer. You should be making offers with no loan contingency because your lender has signed off on all underwriting items except for title and appraisal prior to you making an offer. If the lender is not prepared to do that, why not? That should be an expectation in today's market, right? Your lender should be subsidizing your lead buys. If you're crushing it, right, you should expect them to participate in that process, right? Your lender should help convert these leads, right? There's scripts in front of you that we use, right? We show you the scripts. We use the same scripts. Right? If you use us, we're going to help you save $10,000 to $50,000 when you buy your home. Here's how. Right? So please look at those scripts that we put in front of you. Right? Lenders should provide automation that helps you market your listings, keep your clients off of Zillow. Off Zillow. Because if your clients go to Zillow, they're seeing your competitors. Right? You don't want your clients going to Zillow. Right? Your lender should be helping you with automation that keeps them away from Zillow and keeps them only in your environment. And lastly, lenders should provide clients with an optional digital experience for their support documents, just like I said. If your lender can't do a fully digital mortgage, why not? Why not? It should be these are the 6 minimum expectations you should have of your lender. And so we participate in all 6. All 6. This is Gold Star's culture, it's our methodologies, it's our belief system. Our CEO, Dan Milstein, the books that we're giving away out at the table, by the way, drop a business card in the bowl, you get a book. Right? He was the #1 mortgage originator in America, 150 loans a month. 150 loans a month. That's It still makes my brain melt at 150 loans a month personal production. But he did that based on creating value. He's a great salesperson, don't get me wrong. He's an amazing salesperson, incredibly dynamic. But it was understanding the power of creating value in the marketplace. And that is driven all the way down from him, all the way into every fiber of our culture. You can see Gene Augustin is just a small example. By the way, if you're a realtor in this room and you've done business with Gene Augustin, can you raise your hand? I know there's about 8 or 9. Yeah, so the hands that are up, right, those are reference points. Feel free to talk to them. What is it like to do business in that environment? And lastly, I'm going to leave you guys with fill out your forms, right? You guys got those success forms. Get into the program so we can start giving you these transactions. My business cards are out on the table. The flyers that are in front of you have my email address. Shoot me an email personally. I will direct you. I will personally take care of it if that's what's required. We want to engage in this with you guys. We're excited for it.